Deon, what's been the approach in the running back room? Obviously, JT isn't there, but you were saying that kind of rotating you off. So what do you think about the opportunity you have?
I mean, I'm just taking advantage of the reps that I'm getting, making sure that I'm paying attention in the room because JT, he's been coming in. He's been a good teammate every day. He's coming in. He's in there in meetings. He's in there out there with us at practice and everything like that. So I mean, he's helping everybody. He's making sure everybody's locked in. He's been a good teammate every day, and everybody's just taking advantage of the reps that we're getting right now.
That's what this is about, isn't it? I mean, taking advantage. Because you don't know when it's going to come, so you got to be ready.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I kind of dealt with the same kind of thing last year. I kind of got thrust into a place where I had to play. So, I mean, just that approach that, JT and all those that have been in the room before me, that they've told me you got to come in every day ready to work. You got to come in every day preparing like you're the starter, even if you're not, because you never know when your number's going to get called. So, I mean, unfortunate things happen in this league. And when your number's called, you got to be ready to prepare. You got to be ready to step in and contribute. And that's the name of the game.
It's kind of a strange feeling, like you have a relationship with JT and he's going through what he's going through, but you got to handle your business too at the same time. Just how do you balance that a little bit,
I mean, I'm just coming in and going to work every day. I mean, JT's coming in doing the same thing. Even though he's not out there on the field with us, like I said, he's there in meetings every day. He's in there in the locker room with us. He's making sure that everybody else is prepared to step up because, I mean, he knows at the end of the day, like, it's a business and the next person up is going to have to come in and step in and contribute. And that's just the kind of player he is. So, I mean, we're all supportive of him. We're all rallying behind him, and we're all just stepping up.
Now you've gotten to obviously know him pretty well the last couple of years. Is this a time where you maybe do kind of personal conversations with him, check in with him just on how he's doing?
Yeah, I mean, because aside from being a teammate, like, at this point, he's become one of, like, my closest friends. I mean, we talk to each other every day off the field, outside of the building. So, I mean, I'm just there for him. I'm just here for him. I'm a good friend, and I'm just being supportive. Outside of being a teammate, I'm just being a supportive friend right now.
What's JT's mental state right now? What's his mental state?
JT's good. I mean, he's coming, like I said, he's coming into work every day. He's in meetings. He's talkative. He's the same person that he's always been. Nothing's changed. It's just he's not able to be out there on the field with us right now, and we're waiting for him to come back. He's handling his business. He's in the training room every day. He's just being a supportive teammite.
You guys have run the balls now. Is there a certain level of ownership you're taking over this group at the moment?
I mean, I just feel like, I mean, we got some young guys in the room, but I mean, I feel like everybody is stepping up. Everybody's pushing each other. Everybody's being competitive. And everybody's holding each other accountable, and that's just what it is in our room. I feel like there's no extra competition. There's no egos in our room. We're all pushing for each other to make as many plays as we can because we know it takes a group. It takes all of us. So we're just all being supportive. And I'm trying to step up and be a little bit more vocal, try to be that. I feel like that vocal edge that the room needs or whatever. But I feel like everybody's just stepping up and doing their part. And as long as we keep doing that, we're going to be good.
Is it a distraction what's going on with JT?
What advice is JT giving you specifically? You said he's engaged, he's talkative, he's helping you. Like, so what is he telling you, I guess, to come out here?
I mean, the same thing that he's always been saying. He's just making sure that I'm locked in every day, just making sure that I'm handling business, and just making sure that I'm focused on ball, just focused on football. All of the other stuff that's going on outside of here, he's just making sure that everybody's locked in and focused on football and doing what we got to do.
But isn't it a distraction what's going on here with this situation?
Not at all. Not really a distraction because it doesn't really have anything to do with us. I'm not really worried about that. We're coming in and trying to play ball, and that's it.
What did you learn about the running backs today with pads on?
That we tough. That nothing's gonna change. I mean, we're not running away from any contact. We're not running away from any smoke, as you would say. It's just friendly competition between us and the defense. When we out here, we got blue, they got white on. On different teams. We out here trying to work, just trying to push each other and get better. And I know the running backs in our room, we're not running away from any contact. We're not shying away from any of that.
What do you think about the state of running back pay in the NFL?
I don't really have a stance on that. I'm not here to talk about that.
You've proven throughout your career you can catch the ball, you can run, you can play special teams. Has there been any extra weight you've put on, like pass protection, for example, this year?
You mean like actual weight, like physical weight, or okay. I was about to say I actually lost weight. No, I appreciate it.
Protection is a huge factor
yeah.
in a running back.
Mm-hmm.
Is that extra attention for you?
I mean, I feel like coming into last year, pass protection was something that they wanted me to get better at from my rookie year. That was something that Ballard and our coach last year, Scotty Montgomery, that's something that they were big on me on. And I feel like I did a pretty decent job pass protecting last year when I did have to step in. And it's just something that, I mean, every year you're going to have to keep getting better at that. And I feel like that's just another facet of my game that I've kind of tried to help improve on in this offseason, and just coming in here and practice and stuff like that. So, I mean, with the pads on, get a chance to work on it even more.
What do you think led to your kind of breakout as a receiver last year?
I feel like my receiver background extends a little deeper than my running back background, actually. I started playing running back like full-time my senior year of high school. So, I mean, before that, I was a receiver primarily. So, I mean, I had played receiver longer than I played running back. Probably not now at this point, so I've been in the league going on 3 years. But, like, my receiver background extends a little longer than me actually playing running back. So, I actually made the full switch to running back my senior year of high school and beyond. So, that receiver background is still kind of in me.
All that passing game stuff feels nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Is there an emphasis on backs like you, that dual purpose back in this offense, do you feel like?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's just kind of where the game is shifting, versatility. The more you can do, if you can do more than just run the ball, you know, you got to run, you got to catch, you got to be able to block. So all of that stuff, the more versatile you are, the more, like, you have more value.
How did they, I guess, present to you? Was he trying to move over to running back? Or?
No, I can't. Like you talking about in high school?
Yeah.
No, I kind of got like forced into that position because our starter running back actually broke his leg. So that's actually how I got my start at running back. You know, my parents kind of had to push back from it because I was only playing receiver in corner, actually, believe it or not. And when they moved me to running back, my parents kind of had to push back because he's like, well, he never played running back, blah, blah, but ended up working out.
With where the game's moving now, do you ever wish you'd gone back and stayed at wide receiver?
Nah, I mean, I made it. I made it to where I wanted to make it to. I'm in the NFL, so I'm taking what was given to me and I'm running with it.
Is there a different energy with the whole new coach staff, especially on the offensive side, and a clean slate for everybody on offense?
I feel like for sure. I mean, I feel like we've always come out and work and everything like that. But I mean, with a new staff and everything like that, I mean, you know, you kind of have a new opportunity. You got a new set of eyes on you. You got fresh minds. So I mean, just going out there and making plays and trying to impress the new staff. I feel like that's where everybody's head is at right now.
Do you think just versatility in general, when it comes to running back position, is that something that you think you had an advantage just learning the wide receiver position earlier than everybody else? Because I feel like that's where the league is going.
Yeah. I just feel like having that receiver background, I mean, it helps out a lot. As far as just naturally catching the ball, because honestly, I feel like catching the ball from like outside in the backfield is kind of easier than like, you know, having to be out wide and catch digs and all of that stuff, all of those. So I mean, I feel like having that background, I mean, it helps out a lot, especially with the kind of tasks that the running backs have. You know, I'm just trying to elevate my game, trying to elevate my receiving game still, elevate my running game, and just keep getting better as a player.
Along those lines, do you ever ask like the receivers like, hey, how do I, you know?
No, we actually have talks a lot. Yeah, we actually have talks a lot. You know, certain.
Alex be inside at all? I'm just asking. Like,
no, yeah, I get what you mean. A little bit, I would say. I don't really have too much to say about that, to be honest.
Have you given much thought to playing this season with a mobile guy like Anthony, who can obviously take over as a runner as well? Like what that does for running back?
Yeah, for sure. You know, having somebody that can run back there in the backfield with us, I mean, it takes away eyes. It opens up different holes because it's somebody else back there that they have to be accountable for in the run game. So I mean, it opens up a lot of stuff for the running backs as well. So yeah, I'm excited for that, and I'm looking forward to it.
Do you have any experience with the option either in college or in high school?
With the
option?
Yeah, so I mean, you know, when I was in college, Daniel Jones was my quarterback, so we ran him a lot. He did a lot of running. So a lot of that zone read kind of stuff and quarterback options, RPO, all of that stuff. Like I'm kind of used to that because I kind of did the same thing when Daniel was our quarterback in college. So I mean, it's kind of something that I'm used to, it's something that I'm comfortable with, and I'm looking forward to it.